Good gravy in the Scandinavian Navy. 44,000 dislikes, 14,000 likes. Well, that is one hell of a ratio. Nick Cannon. The Invitation, a blatant diss at Eminem. I don't really know what to expect here. Last time I personally heard Nick Cannon rap was either the Gigolo song or it was the Your Dad Don't Like Me, Your Pops Don't Like Me song. Either way, it has been a minute, and I don't know if he's dropped other songs since then. Pretty sure he did. I just tend to be out of the loop. But I want to see what's the dealio here. Usually I pay attention to instrumentals and break down the instrumentals when I hear songs and react to songs, but I think this time around I'm going to just gonna go with the flow. No pun intended. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Joey Nato. I'm also an artist, music producer, and I'll leave a link in the pinned comment below for my original music so you can check it out. Let's see why this has so many dislikes. I'm guessing it's just because someone's coming at Eminem and you just shouldn't do that, but let's see what the deal is. Let's get into it.
Everywhere, now it's money on the bed. I could say I love it, but it's hard to understand. I just want the real, baby. You can have my legs. You know if you go out, baby, ain't no coming back.
Ain't no coming back, that's a fact. It's the invitation. Told Joe to lean back, don't get hit with this retaliation. Don't fuck with crack, but the white boy, he fuck with crack. Pills and smack. Shit ain't about the relapse. Call Kim, somebody.
Hey. Rule number one, as a listener, as a critic, as a reactor, whatever you are, don't jump the gun. We've heard the first 4 bars. They're kind of like the beginning, you know what I mean? I don't know if you watch WWE, but you know in the beginning where they're just grappling each other, just trying to get a sense of each other's strength, just each other's balance, everything like that. That's all this is right now, okay? Let's not be like, oh, they don't got the punchlines. Let's just take a step back. Let's see what he's got here. By the way, that beat is cool. It's got, you know, those reverse effects in there and the Latin guitars, which is kind of a popular thing right now. Those Latin style guitars are really popular in beats right now. Okay, let's see where this goes from here.
Crack, pills and smack. Shit ain't about the relapse. Call Kim, somebody get Haley. And that other kid you raising that ain't even your baby. Took a page out of Drake book, this might get a Grammy. We going back to back till you respond on the family. My baby mama killed you off a decade ago.
I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, once you mentioned Haley though, that's not a good idea, okay? That's not a good idea.
You got some acorns on you, kid.
Because mentioning Haley on a track is usually a bad idea when you're dissing Eminem. You can do anything you want, but don't do that.
You still crying about it, bitch. You know who really the hoe. I called Joe to set you up and you fell for the job. Slim show for the video, cause he terrified of my squad. I heard your chauffeur got a video and you sucking the cop. You pay.
Okay, so the beat here is kind of going through a transition. It's not that hard hitting snare anymore. They kind of got like that block sound. Now they have like these like high pianos, like these high eerie pianos playing in the background, which is nice to hear. On like a diss track, sometimes the beat is kind of just a looped beat and then they just call it a day. But this is having some transitions to it. What I don't like about this song so far is just the slow pace of the rap, you know? I mean, I get it. In a diss track, it's about the lyrics and pretty much only the lyrics, making sure every word is heard clearly. But it's just, the pace of the song is just kind of underwhelming to me.
With a video, cause he terrified of my squad. I heard your chauffeur got a video and you sucking the cop. You paid him off, then laid him off. Now who really the op? Should call me the new Pac. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. How the fuck y'all got me battling Elvis Pusley, nigga?
Elvis Pusley. Oh, was there a setup bar for that? Or something? I'm trying to like that bar right now. I'm trying to like it. I don't got a problem with Nick Cannon, man, but let me hear this bar again. Let me hear if there was a setup for that.
You paid him off, then laid him off. Now who really the op? Should call me the new Pac. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. How the fuck y'all got me battling Elvis Pusley, nigga?
And then I was gonna say, okay, maybe that's the setup bar for something else to come. But no, then we have somebody singing on the hook. Why is there someone singing on the hook on a diss track? Okay. Alright. This is, you know, I like Nick Cannon in a sense that, you know, I like his work ethic. I'm very inspired by his work ethic. You know, he's always been on the grind. He's always had different gigs. He's always had something going on in his career. And he's had longevity, and he was always really likable. I just feel like he's not in his element here. I feel like this isn't him. He was better off with like a witty Instagram post that went viral. Something. I don't know. Oh my God, this is tough to listen to. But maybe, maybe this is still all the setup. Maybe the second verse is gonna be where we're like, oh, this is the next Ether. Probably not. But let's just keep going. I like the black and white high contrast style of the video. That's cool.
This gotta be karma, cause he shit out of luck. Eminem the perfect name, cause this nigga a nut. You used to beef with Nickelodeon Nick. He called hit and I come with the mop and get on my custodian shit like
Wait, who's this? It says featuring Suge Knight. Wait, who is this? Who are you? Hitman Holla, Charlie Clips and Prince Easy. What? There's a whole bunch of other people on the song? Am I gonna sit here and listen? Don't tell me Nick Cannon had the weakest verse on the song. Come on. No, Nick, no. Oh gosh.
Got it bean. Limousine got spazzed for Eminem in the bag. It's Halloween. This ain't an 8-mile battle. Man, I'll do you awful. My competition in the target, I think it's Marshall.
His verse, his rap voice, just in general for a diss song is pretty fire. His verse was cool. I think it had harder hitting, like the punchlines hit harder for him than Nick Cannon's. Like Nick Cannon's, I get where he was going, but it's like every punchline didn't hit the mark that a good diss song should do. You know what I mean? I don't know if I worded that right, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. This hook would be cool on any song except this song.
Come on, Nick, that's Marshall. You don't need help. Nigga, you a ride. No safety. Fuck a seatbelt. What? Is he out of his...
That's Marshall, you don't need help. I'm not trying to be like biased or anything here. Like, I used to listen to Eminem's music a lot more back in the day, but Eminem, you still don't disrespect Eminem like that. Like, that's not even a logical statement. Like, oh, that's Marshall? Nick, handle that. You got this, man. It's just Eminem. Like, you can't take on Eminem in a rap battle. Like, what? Come on, man. No, guys, I need your help. But, it's a diss track. You got to come with confidence. If you're not going to be confident, you might as well just lay down and die. Not literally, in terms of competition.
It's mine, I got a Glock, and don't Eminem belong on the side of a 9? That's crazy. Man, you act like Nick hurt in your dreams. You an Eminem. How you mad at Starburst on the scene? Let me find out you still in that trailer
candy bar.
That's how we do. Run up and shoot the trailer. This the preview. Clips.
What's up with these 4-bar verses? Like, what? In terms of people's attention span nowadays, it's a good idea to have 8-bar verses, 4-bar verses. But this is a diss track. You're supposed to have like 48-bar verses. Like, oh, yeah. Sorry, sometimes I just gotta let those out. Just to let out. That was like a confused frustration saying right there.
I am Nick. He ain't really for the culture. Fuck his baby mama in a choker. Pick up like a chauffeur. And then to the wall like a poster.
He got the most energy.
She'll get cracked like cocaine mixed with soda. When I take her so if the bitch die, I'ma still eat her, I'm a vulture. I'ma write your name in your mouth. You 47 chasing clout. Obsessed came out in 08 and you just putting something out. Cause Marshall think he an 8, but a white boy with a backpack. I do the shit for my real niggas, not the white boys trying to act black. On God.
He probably had the best verse. It's just such an easy target though when you like talk about race in diss tracks when they're like two different races talking against each other, and it's just stupid. You know what I mean? Like, people talking about races and stuff like that is just stupid. Like, can you really diss somebody for being a race? And it happens both ways. It's not just attacks against white people or attacks against black people or attacks against green people, purple people. It's just kind of just an easy thing. Like, Eminem has such a huge resume of things and L's that he's taken, and like he has W's but he has L's. And then when you have such a long career and so much information about you out there, why hasn't anybody been able to land the haymaker on Eminem? There's so much information out there. Like, somebody has to take their time one day and just come up with the verse that's like, yes, we finally have something that goes neck to neck with Eminem. But until then, this ain't it, Chief. Is this just a voicemail for the rest of the song? I'm not listening to that. Well, that's pretty much it. Nick Cannon, The Invitation. I get all the dislikes. I mean, technically the song isn't really that bad. You know, I kind of like the beat, to be honest with you. But I wish Nick Cannon had like a ghostwriter or something for that verse, because it didn't set it off the way it should have. And it's just everything wasn't in the right place for this song, in my opinion. Okay, that is pretty much it, my friends. Catch Nick Cannon on the next episode of the Masked Singer, and that is pretty much. Yo, Eminem, man, he has to come out now in season 3 of the Masked Singer. It just come out and be like, it's Eminem, and then just to see Nick Cannon's face. Oh man, that'd be hilarious. I don't know if you guys watched that show or not. Don't judge me for watching that show. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, my original music is in the pinned comment below. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Nado.
Things that I've learned, man, I've learned them all the hard way. Learn from their mistakes. That's how you learn the smart way. If I can't pay a bill, then I don't need no new drip. If I can't buy my mama crib, then I can't eat that Ruth Chris. So now I'm just seeking views. This what getting views is. Hatred on a daily basis, statements that are ruthless. Truth is, there's a big price for getting bigger when this